Hey, what's up, everybody? Here we go again, episode 101. I'm Brian here with Lucas and Will, rolling in again for another week. Kind of in a little dead period right now. We got a little NBA free agency news we're coming at you, but the big docket on the board today is ACC college conference preview. So, rolling on with some college football. We'll talk a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we'll keep on rolling. So, let's get rolling with our hugs and hikes. So, Lucas, you want to get us started?
Yeah, I'm gonna give my hug to Ward Manuel. He is the current athletic director at the University of Michigan. They announced that he will be leaving the program by the end of the year, um, and pretty much was forced to resign by the Michigan uppers for the whole botch situation, the cover up with the whole Sharon Moore stuff. Um, but Mr. Ward is going to be leaving with a lump sum payment of $7.14 million. The University of Michigan is going to throw $108,000 into his retirement 401k contributing to his retirement, and they're going to pay
Yeah.
his $82,000 in attorney fees. Um, so this is just being any type of association with a high level athletic department is the way to go for jobs. Like, you literally can absolutely suck at your job and just get a bag. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this is his lawyer has to be the best lawyer of all time. Like, to get $7.1 million to go away after you're the one who covered up this whole scandal thing is absolutely crazy. And they were talking about it today on one of the shows that I listen to, and this is exactly why players deserve to be paid. Like, these numbers are crazy. $7 million for a guy to go away, but previously you couldn't buy a kid a Subway sandwich waiting in line. Like, it's crazy. But good for him. I mean, I guess he's going to be living large. He has a 2-year no compete clause to take an AD job. So I guess poor guy's going to be out of a job for 2 years,
You'll
um,
never hear from this man
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
which
Just ride
is
off in
what
the sunset.
how it should be. Um, and I think there's some other perks to him too. He has like lifetime green fees paid for at like some Michigan golf club, country clubs, and I think he has like a special AD privileges to where he gets like special tickets to University of Michigan games for life. It's just it's almost like a severance package for him messing up. It's crazy.
Remember though, Lucas, he's brought two national titles to the university. So you can cheat all you want, but if you win natties, apparently you get all the perks with it.
Yep. It just all goes away.
Wild, man.
Just gotta ride the wave. No, that is crazy. But
Wait, didn't Joe Pa get absolutely flamed and like pretty like he was there forever? Like he didn't get no payout for covering
well,
up all
yeah.
that crap back in the day.
I mean, yeah, they tourist. Well, I guess it's two kind of different deals, but
I mean, sure, it's still not good. Neither one is good.
yeah. I think if you put them on a scale, though, I think one weighs a little heavier than the other one. So,
Absolutely, no doubt about it. But should have they given Joe Paul half that, half of 7 million? Like give him three and a half? Like what's I don't know. I
yeah,
mean, Joe Paul was also 85 or whatever, but
yeah,
yeah, it's just crazy.
yeah, wild situation. Telling you, dude, we
So
need to find some way to get into college football because apparently, like, they just find way around things and sling money out everywhere. So we're in the wrong profession.
it's wild.
What about you, Will? What you got?
Yeah, my hug goes out to um, any Cleveland Cavalier slash Miami Heat fan who thought they were going to get some sappy reunion story at the end of this LeBron James saga. We'll dive into the what LeBron's decision was and why and what that means for the NBA moving forward in a minute. But Just a quick little hug to anybody who thought they were Cleveland thought you were gonna get a third time, Miami a second time. Uh, quick hug to y'all for buying into all this when it never made any sense for him to go to either one of those organizations, basketball wise. Basketball
Yeah.
wise. But quick little note there. Has a major trade in the NBA ever been cucked more than the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade?
No, I don't think so.
Doesn't that
Especially
feel
one of
like
that
that was
magnitude.
4 years ago? Like that,
Literally
Yeah.
nothing about it.
he's a top three player in the league, top five. Let's say top five player in the league. I know he's had some injury issues here, but he's still prime of his career. That should be a you know monumental landscape shifting trade. And since then, we've had the Jalen Brown trade, had the LeBron news. That trade feels like it just never even happened, and it should be
Yeah.
massive, massive, massive news.
He went to the
But
Heat, correct?
he went to the Heat. I'm not
Yeah.
Okay.
even sure if the Heat have five players on their team. I'm not sure if they can field a basketball team going in the next season. But
You don't need
yeah,
a you got Giannis and you got Bam. What else do you need? So
they might be playing 5-on-2. I don't know who else they have, but I digress.
I
Anyway,
know I know a certain university that legitimately can't field a team of five right now. So
yeah, I do too. Unless certain things get approved.
yeah.
my favorite part of that whole saga is the Bronny memes that have been coming out of Bronny trying to get to Philadelphia. So
Yeah,
So is he still a Laker?
yeah,
yeah.
for
Yeah.
now.
Barney's contract was guaranteed, so even if they release him, he's getting paid. So
Yeah.
good for him
I mean, it was a
For
cheap
how
contract,
long?
so I mean,
Uh,
this year.
uh,
yeah. I was gonna give a hug to Eric Bieniemy,
Yeah.
NFL OC. His wife got
Jeez.
shot today by their son in the house. She's in stable condition. Everything's fine, but
Lucas didn't know this.
yeah,
no.
27-year-old son shot his mom today in the arm and shoulder. So yeah, like I said, she's in good spirits and she's in
On
stable
purpose?
condition. But that's what it sounds like. I mean, it's not like it's a 3-year-old toddler. I mean, this is a 27-year-old man. So
God.
yeah, I mean, they didn't release really the circumstances behind everything, but yeah, kind of crazy situation. So obviously
Yeah.
he'll be out a little bit before he returns back to duties. But yeah, I just wanted to give a hug to him and his family for what they're going through. Kind of a crazy situation, but
Wow.
yep,
Yeah. Yeah, that news came out of nowhere this morning.
yeah. What about a hug, Lucas? What you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a hike
A
to
hike, sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna give a hike to South Texas weather, man. Um, I'm over this, dude. It is so humid, so hot. I think Will can attest to it more than anybody. Um, but not just South Texas weather. I don't know if you guys we kind of talked about it a little bit before the pod, Brian, but Texas, all of Texas sports, they're going to this new was it a globe? Like this like weather
Yeah,
globe?
it's wet. Yeah, the wet bulb testing.
Wet bulb testing to be able to practice 2 a day start probably in a week, 2 weeks. And
Yeah, a week and a half. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know when these kids are going to be able to practice because
They're
I,
not.
I think anything before 6 a.m. you're out of luck. And
yeah.
then in the afternoon, obviously it's 95, 96 with a 88% humidity here. So yeah, things are changing, and honestly, it's probably for the benefit, right? Kids, they make them do like more water breaks, that kind of stuff. I mean, but when are they going to practice? Like, it's crazy, but it is hot, it is humid. You walk outside, you are drenched in sweat. It sucks. Um, I'm pretty sure, Will, your tractor has AC.
It does.
That would be brutal if it did
Thankfully.
not.
Thankfully, yeah. It
Dude, I don't know
definitely
if
does.
would it be even doable for as long as y'all go without?
It's not fun, Lucas. I've done it. It's not that fun.
God, man, yeah,
ACs do go out, so I have done
that's
a full
fair.
12-hour shift in the some air is better than no air, but hot air is not that fun.
Yeah, what's
So
crazy about that whole situation too is I wonder if you're going to start seeing, because you already see it a little bit, the indoor facilities being passed and built, and so that was one argument I actually saw on Facebook the last couple of days is what kind of advantage those schools get that already have one, because now, I mean, for example, like a school in South Texas, they have a 70-yard indoor facility, so they can have a full on practice down there with no issues. Whereas your other teams, like you said, the school in our area having to practice at 4:30 in the morning because they don't have any other time to really do it. So yeah, it's going to be interesting like how it's approached. I do think it's funny though how the UIL says it's mandated for practice, but it doesn't apply to games.
I was
exactly.
just
So
about to ask that.
Yep.
Oh, that
Yep.
was on the tip of my tongue.
yeah,
Yeah, I was
Mm,
talking to a football player, a student about the same thing, and I asked the same question. I was like, "How are y'all even
yeah,
going to play games?" And he's like, "Oh, it doesn't apply to games." I'm like, "Oh, makes
yeah,
perfect sense."
yeah,
So you're not acclimated for the game. You're just going to
yeah.
be, yeah, I don't know, but
you know,
um,
cramps, sucking wind, all kind of stuff.
but you're right about the indoor facility. That came up whenever I was talking to the kid as well, and I know Gregory Portland has a crazy facility down south, and
Mhm.
obviously, yeah, obviously all these other schools down here, but even going up north, like I mean, up there too, the weather gets cooler there faster.
Yeah.
But it's not as humid either. It's a little drier air, and honestly, Region 4, we could use all the help we can get because for historically we've been dominated by a lot of the other regions anyway. So,
Not recently.
I mean, in the higher levels of football, yeah,
Yeah, higher levels, true. Yeah, it'd be interesting. We'll see how it plays out. So
for sure.
I don't know. What about you, Will? What you got?
I don't know if you guys saw this, came across y'all's desk. If not, I ask you both to go look this up after I say it. The Buffalo Bills alternate uniform they released might be one of the most horrendous things I've ever seen.
Yeah,
So bad, dude. So bad.
Glad to see y'all both have seen it. What? What? Who, who is making money to come up with that idea and it gets approved? The Bills have one of the most elite helmets in football, in my opinion. It's damn
Yes.
hard to mess up red, white, and blue. And they found a way to not just mess it up, completely botch it. It is
yeah,
awful,
yeah.
top to bottom. The gray, like the whole thing, is one of the more horrendous displays I've ever seen. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what else to say besides that. I mean,
Which is
it's
what
an awful uniform.
I'm saying. It's just wild too, because last year they did a great job coming out with the ice uniforms, and they
Yeah,
just look slick.
it was
And then
fun.
then you turn around and you put gray. Like it just there's never been gray in anything with the
I,
Buffalo Bills.
no, and you know what? I'll even let that slide. The helmet is awful. It's
Yes.
absolutely awful. I don't know what they're going for. I don't know what those are supposed to be. I it's just bad. I don't know
Because
how
it's
many
almost
more
just like
adjectives.
a red banner, right? Like it's not even the bill. Like
I don't know what they're going for.
yeah.
Um, Dave Portnoy had a great tweet. I don't know if you saw it. He says,
I did not.
we're gonna beat Boise State by 40." And then my next favorite comment right below that, fans bring back the red helmets. Team response, here's some gray shit.
Yeah.
So I think the fans are taking it well. So
I mean, and this
yeah,
is coming from a Texans fan who thought their little rebrand with some of their alternates was really bad,
not good.
really, really bad.
Not good
I'm not
either.
a fan of. Don't like it.
Not good either.
I mean, I've been on here multiple times advocating we should get the old Oilers uniforms back, but I'd rather have the stuff we had before than this stupid crap they went to. But it ain't this bad. This is awful.
No.
So
Yeah.
for those who are watching on YouTube, this is what's on their helmet.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
It's just like a little red stripe. Like,
I,
are they trying to go for like the little short horns of a buff? I don't,
I, I don't know,
I
Will.
don't, I want, not that I'm tuning into Buffalo Bills press conferences. I would like a press conference on this. There needs to be a release of. Someone has to answer for whatever the hell this is.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
I'm, I can't even envision like how does Buffalo how do the guys come walking out dressed like that going, yeah, we're about to kick some ass today.
Yeah, we look great.
Yeah.
Uh, is Nike the yeah, it's Nike.
Yep.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the design though.
No, maybe I don't know. It might because in soccer you see it all the time with jerseys. Like Adidas does a phenomenal job with almost every single kit, and then you see some of these Puma kits and some of these Nikes, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
but
what are they doing?
the difference with club and college is you have your own affiliations where the NFL is a single brand. Like teams don't have their own brands. It's the whole
Mm.
league.
Because like as a Saints fan, like their all whites are clean as hell. Like I love it.
I think the problem is with these teams like this, they don't have a quote unquote throwback. Like you're not the Buccaneers who have the dreamsicle that you
Orange.
can just
Yeah.
go back to. You're not the Seahawks who have the sick ass green and blues that you can just get the nostalgia back. The
The
Patriots
Texans,
even with
I mean the Titans can go back.
no they can't because they just reinvented their jerseys. Just be the freaking Oilers.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
They cha- they were I think they were scared the NFL was going to give the Texans the Oilers back. So they were like, "Well, if we just change our colors to Oilers colors, they're ours now, bitch." Like, I don't know,
Yeah, that's true.
stupid. So I think Buffalo. I guess their marketing team shot for something here.
Well,
Big swing and miss. Big swing and miss.
so I actually just read, so it's an homage to their blue collar workers, and they're like referring to themselves as the Nickel City. So that's where they came up with the design. But
That's just
yeah.
hogwash. That is
Yeah.
absolute. That's absolute garbage from the mouth. That is bullshit. I'm sorry. There's no way.
Yeah.
Oh man, I could just read the comments all day.
Yeah, I don't know. Bad unions, guys. Bad unions.
Yeah.
I won't take up any more of the pod here, but just
Yeah.
bad uniforms.
This is bad. Well, sticking with football, I think we did this a year ago too, but I'm gonna give a hike to the Bill Belichick experiment that's going on in North Carolina right now. So I don't know if you've seen the latest news, but the GM Mike Lombardi has now been placed on paid administrative leave, pending an investigation. They didn't say what they're investigating, but just goes to show another one of Belichick's guys getting himself into trouble for some reason.
Hmm.
Five weeks away from opening up against TCU in Dublin, and just another bad look on this already horrendous era that's been going down in North Carolina right now. So yeah, not a great way to roll into the season for old Billy Boy over there.
No, no. Crazy, man.
He should have never even entertained this job.
At
I
what at
mean, for 10 million a year, I mean, I'd have a hard time at least not giving it a shot.
Yeah, but like I wonder what his buyout looks like because at some point, like if things go south quickly, like they got to cut ties, and we'll get
It's,
into North Carolina. I'm sure we'll talk about it a little bit more later, but
Yeah.
it's pretty cheap the longer this goes. Like I think
yeah,
after this year, I think it's relatively
yeah,
easy for them to amli what's the word?
Amic
Amicably
amicably,
part ways.
yeah.
And I think they do it lickety split.
So without cause, he has a buyout of 30 million right now.
Right now, but by the end of the
Yeah.
season, does that I think that changes, right?
It has to.
No,
Where are these
because
contracts coming from, man?
his 5 year, $50 million contract guarantees the first three seasons.
Oh,
So if you
so
fire him
after
without
next year.
cause,
Okay.
so they could fire him after next season for a lot less. But if
I
they
will
fired him this year, he'd be owed 30 million.
I would like to go on the record right now that Bill Belichick, the day after their last game next year, will not be the head coach of North Carolina.
I think it's a safe bet. Unless something crazy happens, like they
It
they
won't.
go on it. I
They're
agree.
gonna stink.
I was gonna
Yes.
say
TCU is
like
gonna trounce the piss out of them in Dublin.
Yeah, we probably don't
I
even have to. We probably won't even get to them today.
say I just have a hard time believing that he will make it through this season. Honestly, I mean he's 73 years old. You've gone through one horrible season already, and you're on track for another horrible season. I mean,
Dude,
I don't see.
does North Carolina have it like that though? Are they calling up Michael Jordan like, please, for the love of God, give us money to get him out of here? Like, I mean, do they? I know every school's got the money somewhere, but we're only in like year four of this experiment of just throwing money out like this. At some point, these schools are gonna be like, hey, we can't keep doing this shit. People are
Yeah,
gonna be like, I can't keep paying for this crap. So I don't know, but
because I mean, like they got TCU at Clemson, Notre Dame at Pitt, at Duke, Miami at home. I mean, it's at Virginia. It's just
they got Louisville and NC State. This
yeah,
team might
Louisville,
not win
NC
four
State.
games.
Yeah, they're gonna be
We're
like
kind of
if they get bowl eligible, it's a win.
we're, we're kind of jumping
Dude,
the gun on the preview here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
well, I mean, we can get them out of the way now, honestly, because I mean, they ain't gonna be much of a conversation when we talk about like,
I don't think they're worthy to
yeah,
even get this much airtime.
yeah. I agree. Mm.
Like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
funny in a talking point last year. Like it's just sad at this point. There's nothing funny about it anymore.
Well, I was
Like
gonna say
even the
like,
whole girlfriend thing, it's not even a talking point. Like
yeah,
this whole
like
thing is just bad.
last year was intriguing, and now it's just sad. Like it's just
Are they still dating?
I
As
haven't
far
heard
as I
anything
know,
otherwise. You know,
Dude, good for him, man. Good for him.
dude, good for her.
I mean, it goes both ways, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently, she's involved in the drama too. So,
Ah, who would have guessed?
ay, ay, ay.
Didn't see that one coming.
Maybe she's gonna be the new GM of North Carolina.
I hear they're looking. Dude, I will be the GM, bro. Give me a guaranteed 10 mil. I'll wreck that ship so quick, even worse than it is now.
Dude, just take the Michigan deal. Put $108,000 in my 401k and
You can gladly cheat, Lucas. They'll let you cheat, and then they'll pay you to leave for cheating.
And they'll give me freaking free golf for life down in North Carolina, all across the coast, dude. Some of the
it's gotta
best
be some
golf is in
beautiful
South
golf courses.
Carolina. Yeah.
That's
It's
right, dude.
right down
Right
the
down the
road.
road.
God. You mean a
Mm.
Myrtle Beach, dude?
Tough life. Tough life these guys lead.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
they do it. Oh man. Well, rolling on, we got a little NBA news going on. LeBron James has finally made decision number 8 or 5 or whatever it is in his career.
At least
Decided
it
to
wasn't a
go.
show.
Dude, I thought there was gonna be at one point. Like it seemed like they were building it up where he was gonna
It
have a
was
whole decision
literally
number 4.
just a sham tweet.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
all it was.
I will say
He's turned a new
I'll give
page
him
in his 40s.
I'll give him props. Like, how many veteran players of his magnitude would you ever say would sign a veteran's minimum deal to go play somewhere? I mean, that's something. I mean,
Very,
Dude,
very few.
yeah.
again,
He
I
doesn't
don't
need
know.
the money.
No,
No,
definitely not.
but I don't know the rules either. Surely there's some like hidden Bobby Bonilla clause in that contract where he's going to just, the Sixers will just pay him for the rest of his life, like $1 million.
Well, I mean,
Can
there's
you can
probably
you not do that?
incentives and
Defer
stuff
that
like that
shit?
built in.
No.
No.
There's nothing like that, but again, like just LeBron's endorsement deals.
Yeah.
He's making so much money. He has the LeBron brand through Nike, a la Michael Jordan, essentially. He's already a billionaire. Like
Yeah,
he,
that's
he
what
had
we
a
were
billionaire two
questioning.
years ago.
Was he? Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, 1.4 billion is his net worth.
So like, yeah, I mean, this is strictly a
Can I get a
It's a
ring?
it's a basketball move, and call him ring chasing or whatever. I don't like the sentiment behind that. Okay, he's LeBron James, great. He will be turning 42 years old in the middle of this season. For the majority of the season, the majority of games, he will be the third, borderline fourth option on this team. Like nobody wants to say that because of his name, but like at this stage of his career, that's just the reality. Like
Yeah,
Joel, Tyrese, and Jalen Brown should all be a higher priority of an option than he is in this team. So people say, "Oh, he just ring chasing." This isn't Kevin Durant going to the 73-9 Warriors in the prime of his career. This is a guy that's trying to get one more ring. He had the storybook endings that go back to Cleveland again, end where it started. Go to Miami and return there and try to team up with Giannis. No, he's going outside the box. Like I think of the other options he was looking at, this was probably the last place they thought he was going. Even though, as I've already stated, I think it made the most basketball sense. Like, yeah, do they have the deepest bench? No, but I think they have enough there to actually make a true run at this. Um, I think it's the smartest move. And again, yes, he is ring chasing, I guess by definition. But at 42, who cares? I mean, the fact that he's even suiting it up is unbelievable.
that
Yeah,
is true.
I agree. This is what year 25, 26,
24,
24,
yeah,
which is incredible in itself. Like
never been
Jesus,
done.
like no. Um, but Cleveland last year, I mean, not this past season, but the season before, like they were a contender for sure. They didn't have the best record in the East.
This past season they were
Oh, so I mean, like I don't know basketball. I don't keep up with it. Why is it not a good basketball sense to go back to Cleveland then?
the
I don't
fit.
know. Okay, yeah. So he just wouldn't have fit with the style of play. Is that
I don't think so because Cleveland's intent on bringing James Harden back, and you have Donovan Mitchell. You could say like the starting five there would have been just as good, maybe even better than what Philly's going to roll out because you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, LeBron James, Jarrett Allen, and Evan Mobley. So that starting five is very, very, very scary. But Harden is a ball dominant guard. Mitchell is a very, very, very shots a game. Like he's a shots a game merchant. Yeah, he averages 25 points a game, but he takes 29 shots a game.
yeah?
So his shooting percentage is not very good. Mobley's a good center. Allen's a good power forward. I didn't like because I disagree with the people also saying like, oh, there's only one ball, so going to Philly like there's only one ball. LeBron James is the most team friendly superstar possibly ever. Like he used to get criticized for passing on last shots in a game where he's getting double teamed, passing to an open guy that's not, a superstar. Oh well, LeBron didn't want to take the shot. He made the basketball move. Like he has been an assist leader. He's top 10 in assists all time. He might be top five in assists all time. Like he has been a team player. So and again, people are still acting like this is 32. LeBron knows he's 42. He's not walking into Philly going, "Oh, I need to score 25 points a game and play 36 minutes." I think the goal for LeBron is to play 60 games max, average around 28, 30 minutes a game, and bring all these guys who have uber amount of talent and just show them how to play basketball. I, I, I I'm not saying Philly's going to win the title, but I think people are severely already underestimating how good this could actually be.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
especially in the East, where we always say how wide open it is. I mean, all
and
it
a new
takes is
team
them
has to, and a
getting
new
hot at the right
team,
time.
yeah, and a new team is going to have to come out of the East this year based on previous.
Well, I was gonna say, in that regard, he should have gone to Cleveland because Cleveland's going to the finals next year. So,
I did state this. I
That's
have previously
correct.
stated this.
Also, LeBron this year will move into third all time in assists. He will most likely pass Jason Kidd. He's only like 80 assists away.
my, my point is people say LeBron's a ball dominant guy.
Nah.
He was, but not always. And again, I can't hammer the point home enough. He is 42. Like he knows he's a smart enough basketball player to know his role.
Yeah.
He was a ball dominant basketball player when Anderson Varejao was the second best team on the player on the team when he was in Cleveland. He just had to be.
I agree with
He
that.
drugged the Cavs to finals where they had
By
no reason
himself.
to be there.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I, I agree with all that, man. Like you know, obviously team chemistry. Jalen Brown. I think really the wild card here is Jalen Brown
Yeah.
because it wasn't like Jalen Brown asked to be traded to Philly. He got traded to Philly. So like, how happy is he really gonna be? He finally got a taste of being the number one option last year with Tatum being out.
Yeah.
Now he's going into a situation where some nights he's gonna be number one. Some nights he's gonna be number five
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you got LeBron, you got Joel Embiid, you got Tyrese Maxey. A guy that everybody's super high on is VJ Edgecombe. He had a great season last year. So this is going to be a classic case of can enough ego sacrifice to win a title, or will there get to a point in the season where someone gets unhappy and gets selfish? If they can stay unselfish, there's no reason this team can't win the NBA title. Zero
Dude,
reason.
I mean, I'm just looking at their even deep into their bench. Like they have Caldwell Pope. They got that Broom guy from Auburn a few years ago.
Caleb
Um,
Love from North Carolina's on that team.
they have Andre Drummond. I didn't even know he's still playing.
Good backup.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad roster at all. I mean, again, is it going to
I,
be as good as the West? I don't know. I mean, they're probably
dude,
they're going to the West. No matter what, the Thunder are going to be younger. Like that's
go look at it. I think this offseason, the East is deeper, the West is top heavy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have the Thunder, you have the Spurs. Give me a third team.
Pelicans.
Give me a third team that can actually compete. Not just a third team in the West. I should have made that a little more clear.
Um, I
Like
mean,
people are gonna say Minnesota because they've been there. Minnesota went and got you know uh, Lamelo Ball. Don't know. The Nuggets are getting older. Jokic is hanging on. The
the
Lakers made a
Rockets.
ton of moves I didn't love. Love my Rockets. I don't think I see it.
The window's closed in
But
Houston.
like the East to me, like there's a photo going around on Twitter of like nine teams in the East, and it's like
Yeah,
which team doesn't make the playoffs because only eight teams make it. And it's like
yeah.
holy crap! Like Orlando was just the number one seed a couple years ago.
The
You go look at that.
Pacers.
The Pacers are going to be back. The Pacers did an all-time tank season last year, rested
Yes.
everybody. But
Yeah.
but they said, "Hey guys, here's all your game money. Here's all your checks.
Come back
Nobody
next
play
year.
this year. Nobody play this year."
Yeah. Because
So
I mean, the Pistons had a good year. Yeah. I mean, you're
number one
right.
seed,
You're
the
right.
Cavs are still going to be good. The Heat do have Giannis. They do have Bam. They do have Davion Mitchell. Like they have enough to make the playoffs.
The Wizards are still gonna suck.
Yes, but like the Celtics are still there.
Yeah.
The the
Knicks just
Hornets,
won the
the Hornet,
freaking.
the Knicks just won the NBA. The Hornets are not even on that list of nine. They've been getting much better.
Yeah.
The East, I think, the East 1 through 10 is a lot more compelling. Where I think the West is 1, 2,
Big gap.
slightly big gap, 3 through 9.
Yeah.
So it'll be a lot more fun watch, I think, in the East, where the West seems pretty well. Uh, and we're saying that the Thunder trade off a lot of pieces this summer to get underneath them first or second or fourth apron, however this stupid NBA salary cap works. But
Yeah.
um, anyway, that that's my rant on how much I like the LeBron move to Philly, and it's gonna be a very very interesting season. Um, interesting season to follow.
for
I think
sure.
it's definitely going to be more intrigued than this past season.
And
Like
it's also
just
just the big markets. Like
yeah,
the all eyes in the East are going to be on they're going to be in Miami, Boston, New York, and Philadelphia.
Philly.
Like
Yeah,
Yep.
Adam Silver is rejoicing in his office that every big market team is going to have eyes on it.
yeah.
Yeah, because on the other side, it's Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and San
San
Antonio.
Antonio, Texas.
Yeah,
Like yeah.
Yikes.
not
Oh,
necessarily eye popping locations.
and the third best team is located in the state of Minnesota. Gotta love that one.
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll find out in a few months. We start
We
in
sure
October,
will.
so
Closer than we think.
yep.
I mean,
But what's closer?
Sam's Club did already put out some Christmas stuff, just so y'all know.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Awesome, dude. It's almost here. That was gonna be my first hug. My first hug was gonna be Sam's Club for getting on the
Christmas in
vault.
July.
Dude. Halloween stuff's already popping out, and we even have some Christmas ribbon on the shelves already, dude. It's great.
Halloween stuff will already be put up. Like they'll already be phasing it out by like mid September.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's all right.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
their Valentine's stuff up in December.
Hey, it's all right
Gonna stay a season ahead.
for sure.
What's closer than basketball season though is college football season. And so in 5 weeks, the University of North Carolina, as we mentioned, will be playing TCU. So let's roll into a little ACC action. So obviously, the big name on the docket, the University of Miami, coming off their run last year, sneaking into the playoffs in controversial fashion for some people, and then going on a run and end up losing the national championship to the veteran NFL veteran team, Indiana Hoosiers. So obviously, a lot of hype still around Miami this coming year. Mario Cristobal coming in again, but a lot of other teams too, just to start looking at. So, I mean, I guess for you, Lucas, like who are some of the teams you're kind of looking at this year?
I mean, obviously Miami, man. Darian Mensah coming in, 3,900 yards last year, throwing to Malachi Tony, dude. Like they're going to be the cream of the crop in the ACC for sure. Um, Defensively, I mean, I think that was their bread and butter last year too. I mean, they were
For
nasty
sure.
defensively, and they had Carson Beck, who was really just a game manager for the most part. He made some plays and when he needed to. Obviously, Malachi Tony just, I mean, is he arguably one of the front runners for the Bolitnikoff? Uh, I mean, I would say so. Obviously, you have what's his name, Cam
Coleman,
Coleman going to Texas. You have what's his face at Ohio State, but
Jeremiah
Jeremiah
Smith.
Jerem,
Smith,
yeah, whatever. It's not Big Ten. It's not the Big Ten yet. Um, but Malachi Tony's an absolutely electric football player. Can break one at any moment. So yeah, obviously, I think Miami's cream of the crop. They're the number one team in the ACC in my opinion, and I think there's a pretty big gap once you hit number two. Which obviously you have a big grouping there. I think as much as Clemson was pretty rough last year, this will be a big year for Dabo to see if he can turn it around. Um, Christopher Vizina is coming in, probably the starter there. They still have TJ Moore and that Brian Wesco, a receiver, so have some weapons. And then Louisville's with them. SMU is going to be pretty salty with eighth season of Kevin Jennings. Um,
Yeah,
Virginia
did y'all
Tech is
see?
interesting too with James Franklin. I don't know how salty they'll be, but I think there's a big grouping there. But go ahead, Will.
No, did y'all see that SMU's naming a recovery center? It's the Kevin Jennings Recovery Center.
I did see that. Yeah,
I mean, he's
Active
probably
player.
he's probably
yeah,
recovered there for 7 of his 8 years.
I didn't mean to get all. You said his name. I was like, I forgot all about this already. He already has a building named after him. He's an active player. Wild.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see kind of how James Franklin does at Virginia Tech. They're kind of in that grouping as well. Mike Norvell might be on the hot seat. Actually, I think he's this is a make or break year for him, and so we'll kind of see how he looks um, in year what is it 7 in Florida State. Um,
Yeah.
the surprise last year too. We got to mention too Virginia. Virginia was a pretty big surprise last year as well. So again, there's a big grouping. I think it's Miami, and then it's everybody else. Well, not everybody, but a big group of schools there that can make a little bit of noise. Um, what are your thoughts, Will?
First off, to finish or to piggyback, Mike Norvell. I don't know. I don't think he makes the season.
I mean,
The
I don't know.
schedule is brutal.
Is it?
I don't. Dude, yeah. I mean, they get all the heavy hitters. They have SMU in conference. They have SMU, Louisville, Miami, Clemson, and Pitt, and NC State. And out of
And
conference, they have Alabama and Florida.
go to Bama as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I if Norvell survives the season, either they had one of the more remarkable turnarounds, or Florida State is just not ever going to fire him. I think he's toast. I do not think he makes the season.
Yeah, I mean, just
Yeah.
his
But
month of October in general, Virginia, Louisville, Miami, Clemson. That's your month of October. Like,
Hmm.
they legitimately play almost all the consensus top end of the ACC. The worst team they play in the oh my the worst ACC team they play. The only ACC team I think they play that will not finish 500 is Boston College. Every other team will be on the higher end of this conference. They
But the pro
play one, two, three, four, five, six of the top 8 teams in this conference. Projected teams in this conference.
but the problem is they play at Boston College, and Boston College at home is usually pretty damn good.
yeah, they play better at home.
Yeah, dude, that sucks.
They're going to be bad. They're going to be really bad. For
Boston College.
no, Florida State, man.
Oh yeah.
For a team with this much pedigree and history, for them preseason to be projected this far down in the ACC is astonishing.
Yeah.
Especially whenever they gave a vote of confidence to Norvell and he just didn't bring in anybody.
Hmm.
In a conference that at this point, I think is more likely to be a one bid conference.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I,
I
so,
mean, it was one bid last year, and the champion didn't
and
even make it in.
correct. So I see this as a one bid conference. I mean, I'm with you, Lucas. I think it's Miami. I said it before we got on. If Miami does not win the conference this year, we've known they've tripped over their feet the last 2 years. But if they don't win the conference, this is way worse, way more egregious than the last 2 years. And this is head and shoulders above the rest of this league. Um, and then it's your usual suspects the last few years. It's SMU. Clemson's interesting. Um, with Dabo, last year was an atrocity. I think we're going to find out how much Dabo still cares. Is if they just stink again. I mean, I think he's also gone.
I mean, has to, right? And we're gonna know early on there too. I mean, they go to Baton Rouge week 1.
Week one.
Yeah, right off
So
the bat.
I'm very interested to see how that goes because the rest of their schedule's not that bad. I
No.
mean,
No.
they could still find themselves to 9-3. That doesn't mean they're going to be a good team, but the schedule sets them up that way. Um, but outside of that, man, I don't really. Yeah, of course, James Franklin at Virginia Tech, like it's new blood. He's had success at Penn State. Take it last year as an outlier.
Yeah.
That just doesn't normally happen. Every bad domino that could fall fell. The rest of this conference, I think, is just mediocre at best. Respectfully, you know,
Yeah.
Georgia Tech's going to be down. Yeah, Duke made a run, but like they were 8-5. Like, what are we really talking about there? Virginia, that was magical. Chandler Morris was really good. Are they going to be able to recreate that? Um, NC State's got CJ Bailey, another guy that I feel like's been in NCAA for about 8 years.
Yes.
Still somehow only a junior. Um, that usually makes a noise. Pitt, we were all really high on last year as being a good team, and they kind of didn't really pan out either. So I'm just not. I'm not looking for a whole lot here out of the ACC, to be completely honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
just kind of one of those conferences where they just kind of they're just going to beat up on each other. Is really what it's going to turn into.
I mean, you're
I
talking about
mean,
a yeah. You mentioned one bid league. I think that's exactly right. Like
yeah.
it's
What's crazy about Miami too, I didn't realize is that we talked about how good their defense was. They were also super young. Like six of their eight defensive backs are coming back this year, and they're
yeah,
all sophomores and juniors. So they were super young last year and played to that level. So the fact that they're going to be coming back again, and I mean, you just expect them to just keep getting even better. I mean, obviously the big one, I'm kind of questioning is just Virginia Tech, how they're going to be this year. James Franklin taking over the helm. What they're going to look like. What kind of guys that he got bringing in. I mean, it's always just that question mark of how good are they really going to be, and if he can make a stamp in his first season, especially with the way that things ended over there. And then I mean SMU's always one to watch just because they've been up there in conference the last 2 years. I mean they just always kind of just sneak by, win games when they need to, and just end up with a good record and end up being up in there. So, and then, I mean, I know we've talked about it too. Jeff Brom, he's a great coach. I mean, always finds
dude.
a way to get Louisville going.
And that was going to be who I was talking about. I think if anybody challenges Miami this year for the ACC, it's going to be Louisville. Their schedule is very light in ACC play. If you go break it down, last year they lost 3 games in conference by combined 7 points. Like they were in every single game. Um, their Lincoln Kineholtz is the transfer from Ohio State that's supposed to be the starter there, but um, Isaac Brown and Kewan Brown are back in the backfield as a running back duo. Um, and I mean, go look at their schedule, man. I mean, they open at Ole Miss, which is going to be tough, but their hardest game in conference is at home against SMU. Because then they have Wake Forest, NC State, Florida State, Syracuse, Stanford, Georgia Tech, North Carolina, Pitt, and they end at Kentucky. Like, if they can
It's not
somehow,
bad.
yeah, they miss out on Miami, obviously, but also Clemson. So um, if they can beat SMU, if they can split SMU and Florida State, I mean, I only see really one loss in there in conference, and then they lose to Ole Miss possibly. I mean, I think they're playing in the ACC championship game if that goes down that way.
What are y'all's
Um,
thoughts on Georgia Tech? Because I mean, obviously we saw the run they made last year. Now they lost a ton, and
yeah,
then I guess the biggest question mark is what's Alberto Mendoza going to look like? Obviously, probably not expecting the same expectations as Fernando, but
no,
and I mean, really, like their schedule's not horrible. They don't play SMU and they don't play Miami. Uh, they do have to go to Pitt and to Clemson, which are tough games. So, but again, we've always talked about Brent Key too, how good a coach he is. So,
for sure.
you just wonder what kind of run they're able to make.
The one thing I'll say about Georgia Tech is offensive line. Like I never worry about their offensive line, right? They crank out O linemen.
Yeah,
Um, so I feel like they'll probably have a good running game, but um, I think they relied way, way, way too much last year on the
Haynes
kid
King.
Haynes King.
Haynes King,
Yeah,
man. Like it's almost like a Scatabo situation at Arizona State. Like he was just like I just remember Scatabo against Texas in the playoff. Like he was just beat to hell, and that was literally Haynes King every game. I feel like
every
so.
game. Yeah.
Um, so we'll see if there's some production elsewhere. Like you're going to have to, and I'm sure they're going to be a run heavy offense, which they typically are. Um, but yeah, I don't see him making much noise this year without the cowbell.
Yeah.
I like I like
Bell
Brent
cow,
Key.
bell cow.
He's bell cow. Yeah. I like I like Brent Key. I think he's a good coach, so you can throw a little bit of weight behind that, rally the guys. But yeah, I'm in agreement here. I don't think you're gonna have you're not gonna see what we saw last year where they had a legitimate shot to win the ACC, make the game, and they just pissed down their leg. But
Yes. I mean, everybody pissed down their leg
everybody
when
pissed down their leg.
When Duke wins it at 8-5. Everyone pissed down
Yeah.
their leg.
We
Nobody
we
wanted to win
were
Which
the
we
conference.
sat here and joked about the crazy scenario it would take for Duke to get in, and it just happened game after game.
which I mean, honestly, I'm not saying that we're going to see another 8-5 win the freaking conference, but I mean, this is going to be a very messy conference just in general, unless. I mean, obviously,
Well,
I think Miami runs away with it, but everybody else, it's just going to be a bloodbath. I think it's going to be an absolute shit show.
well, the tiebreakers are also weird because you
Yes.
have some teams playing 9 conference games and some teams playing 8 conference games. So
Yeah, that's
that's going to be well, it's going to be interesting how that shakes out at the end, how they run all those tie breaks. But
that is the wildest thing I've ever heard of, which, yeah, whatever. I
Oh,
don't
this is
understand
new
it.
for the ACC.
Yeah. But I mean, with the ACC being a one bid league, we'll probably go over Big 12 next week. I think that's a one bid
Yeah.
league as well. So I mean, looks like the SEC and Big Ten are going to get some pretty significant at larges, and yeah, it's the only way it could shake out that the ACC gets a second in is if Louisville runs the table and loses in the championship game to Miami. If both of those teams run the table, because I think Louisville might be the only team that could also run the table with their schedule how it
SMU,
is.
SMU, because SMU doesn't play Miami.
I mean, you're going to find out early on because
SMU and Louisville.
they
It's
they play
whoever
week
comes out of that
three.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah, whoever comes out of that game set up really, really well the rest of the way.
Yeah.
because who?
The second place team could play in September.
But that's but that's also barring because SMU's most likely going to lose at Notre Dame, and Louisville's most likely going to lose week one at Ole
Yeah,
Miss.
but my God, dude, the rest of SMU's schedule is Charmin soft.
I mean, that's how Louisville's is too.
And really Miami's if you look at it.
Yeah. I mean, SMU
Oh,
goes to
goodness.
Florida State week one. I mean, again, Norvell's coaching for his life. Like, it's
Hey,
week one.
We saw what Florida State did week 1 last year.
Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed. So, I mean, one of those two teams could possibly sneak into a playoff at large if they run the table and have one loss to Notre Dame, or run the table and have one loss to Ole Miss and Miami, right? A two loss ACC team. But then it goes to the whole argument, well, the SEC is playing an extra game. They're playing 9 conference games. That means half the league is getting one extra loss. That whole argument comes back up again, which again, I'm sure at some point in the season we'll have to debate that just because it comes up every year. Whether a two-loss team in the ACC or a three-loss team in the SEC should get in.
I
Which,
mean,
3 loss SEC team.
If it's
SMU's almost.
LSU, I'm
Yeah.
3 loss.
I don't care who it is. It's 3 loss SEC team. But
Agreed. Like, if you go look at the strength of schedules since they came up with 9, it is wild.
yeah,
Like,
I
the
agree.
strength of schedule is crazy in the
We'll talk about
SEC.
that in a few weeks, though.
Well, yes, for sure.
I do think it's funny. Like SMU's almost playing like a ten conference game schedule because they have nine, and then they have Notre Dame who plays an ACC schedule. So SMU's technically only two non conferences: UC Davis and Missouri State.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. I just don't know how that's going to work, man. 8 and 9. That's crazy to me, but whatever.
So what's crazy too is this is only Jennings' fifth season at SMU.
He's only a junior, right?
Uh,
Like he has
yeah,
one more.
yeah, because he played very little in 22, and he didn't play very much in 23 either. He didn't really take over full time until 24.
So wild.
Oh, he is a senior, so this will be it.
Oh,
Yep.
thank God.
Then
Because
he'll be playing for the UFL or something next year.
I say newsflash, like I don't think he's that good of a quarterback.
No.
Has he only played at SMU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only SMU.
Good for him.
He's only 6 foot 190.
Yeah, I don't think that translates to the NFL very well.
No, you try putting him in there, yeah, he's gonna get
It
clobbered.
does if you play wide receiver,
Yeah,
not if you play quarterback.
I wonder if he could play goalie.
I'm sure he could.
Hey, your football career is over. Let's try something new.
What's crazy? Give him 2 years of training. I bet he could start for the U.S. men's national team.
Probably somewhere, yeah. Oh man.
But yeah,
So who's your dark horse, Will?
Going by the true definition of dark horse here. And when I say dark horse, I don't think this team can win the conference at all. At all. But do I think they can muck it up or do some interesting things? Can I interest you fellas in the California Bears?
really.
JKS is a very interesting quarterback. They can muck it up. He's got the talent. I think it's his last year at California because I think he's going to realize he has a talent and he needs to go elsewhere. Just interest you in the California Bears.
Yeah,
You're talking about dark horse. I wasn't going the top five favorites. I wasn't going. Yeah, give me a true dark horse that could just rise out of the ashes. I think he's got enough talent at quarterback to. Is this his second year starting? He's a sophomore now. They had some games last year where they looked really good. Some games where they looked really, really bad. Year two, and in the system, this is all I'm basing it on. Is JKS. I don't know much else about California, but I'm going dark horse here. The California Bears, the Golden Bears.
dude, he threw for almost 3,500 yards last year.
18 touchdowns, 9 picks as a true freshman.
That's a good shout, man.
Yeah. So that's where I'm because again, we're all going to agree here in about 5 minutes about the ACC. So dark horse, California Golden Bears.
I mean, I think I like it, dude. That's a good shout.
The schedule is the schedule's manageable because you get Clemson at home. Now they have a 3 game stretch in the middle of the season there at SMU, at NC State, at Virginia. Don't love that, but you get Stanford rivalry game, whatever. But you got Virginia Tech, Wake Forest, Pitt all at home. You go to Syracuse, doesn't really scare me. You got UCLA to open up the season, which out of conference, but yeah, give me Cal to surprise some people and make some noise in the ACC.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at like offensively, they got the core coming back. It's just defensively, if they can figure out a way, they got a lot of transfers from a lot of Power Four conferences. So if they can
I, I'm
find a way to play
I,
together,
I'm looking at them to score a lot of points, hoping
there
they
you
score a
Yeah,
go.
lot. This is a team that needs to outscore the opponent to win. They're not going to win a
Yeah.
defensive game here. They need to out. they're going to win a lot of 42-35 games.
We need more of
Mm,
those 6 a.m. college game days too. Y'all remember that
Yeah.
last year?
Yeah. Love
yeah.
that in the pitch dark. Love that.
Marshawn Lynch didn't show up till 5 minutes before game time. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. What about you, Lucas? What you got?
So if we're gonna stick with outside the top five, I was gonna go Louisville again. I'm very high on Louisville to be the representative to face who we're gonna all say who the champion is.
You can pick
Uh,
who you want, man. I was just going
no,
a
but
little bit crazy here.
for sure, and I do like it. I'm actually gonna go Virginia. If you go look at their schedule too, Bo Perbula, the former Missouri quarterback, transferred over there. Um,
Did he really?
he did,
I did not know that.
and if you go look at their schedule, I mean, it looks like SMU is probably their most difficult game there. Going to SMU, they do go to Florida State as well, but otherwise, very manageable schedule. And they skirt Clemson and they skirt Miami as well. Um, so I think they can run it back like they did last year, just based on some of their matchups so far in ACC play. So I think Louisville ends up being the. I think it's a Louisville Miami matchup in the conference championship game. But I wouldn't be surprised if Virginia made a little run there too, with kind of how their schedule shakes out, and if Bo Perbula can come in and take the reins after Chandler Morris left Virginia and did what he did last year. So, which I wasn't
Yeah,
super high on Bo Perbula last year either. He looked awful at times.
no.
Yeah,
I mean, he was bad. I mean, everybody was a little surprised when he left Penn State and just was not very good at Missouri.
Yeah,
But who knows? Maybe he turned it around. Did not was not aware of the schedule. Yeah, it's a very very friendly schedule again. So I like it.
it's just wild looking at schedules and breaking them down. How some people got absolutely shafted and other teams just absolutely skirt all the big hitters.
And doesn't it seem to be like the teams at the bottom of the conference have every team that's at the top, but the
yes,
teams at the top have like one other decent team and just everybody at the bottom?
Yeah,
But we dove into this last year a lot. You know, schedule parity is not going to happen when these big conferences. It's just part of the deal. So
for sure.
for sure.
What about you, Brian?
Well, we kind of touched on it a little bit. I'm gonna go with the Pitt Panthers. Feel like they have a shot to make some noise. The biggest thing about Pitt is that they have some guys coming back. Didn't really do well on defense, so they're hoping to make a turn on that. But then, obviously, their two big things. They got to go to Miami and they got to go to Louisville. So those are two big games that they got to handle with that. So and then they end the season at Cal. So they do have a rough stretch. It's just a matter of whether they can be consistent because like the last couple of years, you've seen stretches where they looked really good and then they fall off. And so it's just, can they find a way to gain some stability where they can find a way to string some games together and actually make a run? And because I think if it wasn't last year, it was 2 years ago, they started off the season, 8-0, and it was like, oh, Pitt's up there top 15 in the nation. Looks like they can make a run. And then before you know it, they've completely fallen off the face of the earth. So just
Yeah.
finding a way to stretch it together to where they can make a run. So, but I think they got a shot to make some noise.
I mean, to that point, Brian, like that could absolutely happen again this year, right? So
Yeah,
they could go into the Miami game 7-0, right?
for sure.
And the back end of their schedule, they go to Miami, home against Georgia Tech, home against Florida State, away to Louisville, and then across the country to Cal. Like they could start 7-0 and end 7-5.
Yeah,
Like
which is wild.
it could be
Which I
that
think
kind
is
of
that's
season.
what they've done. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
so we'll see. I mean, they got Heinzel coming back. Had a decent season for a freshman last year, but if he could find a way to get some things going, and then their secondary was just bad last year, so they got to get some help in
Atrocious.
the secondary. So we'll
I just
see.
I just don't ever think I could throw my weight behind Pitt after Pat Narduzzi's ridiculous comments last year.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that is also
Right.
true.
I mean, Brian, you're totally right. And yes, they have the schedule and the means to do it. Just I cannot get over the one of the most ridiculous comments I think I've ever heard a coach mutter.
Well, and
Yeah.
dude, like, how about the karma that came with it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where it's like we can lose by 100 to Notre Dame and be fine, and then you just completely just piss down your leg.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you have to come back and recruit your team. Oh, well, I didn't mean what I said. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. And then obviously conference champion, we've already covered a little bit. I'm sure everybody's got Miami. So I mean, just absolutely loaded this year. I mean, it'd be very shocking if they don't have a better regular season than last year, especially too. So and actually win
W-
the conference championship.
with the weapons around him, it would be shocking. But are is Darian Mensah as good as everybody thinks he is?
I mean, dude, he threw for like
Honestly,
35. He threw for 3,500 yards last year on a Duke
yeah,
team. Like, he's gonna have better weapons,
that's
like
true.
a better offensive line. I mean, I I'll say this: I wouldn't be surprised if he got an invite to New York by the end of the season. Like,
Yeah.
if there's a wager for just getting to New York, I would put it on him. Just based on some of the weapons that he has, and they're going to be in contention to the playoff. Like, typically, the best quarterback on the one of the best teams is going to get an invite to New York, and I think he has the opportunity to do that for sure.
Because I mean, we made the same argument last year was how good of a quarterback is Carson Beck really?
Not that
I mean,
good.
we
And he got
yeah,
an invite.
and he got an invite and they went to the national championship. So
Yeah,
Like,
no, all that's fair.
if you put, imagine this. Like, imagine Taylon Green on Miami last year or this year, Like, we talked about Taylon Green a ton the past few years of how talented he is. He's just on a really bad football team. And not to say that Duke's like Arkansas bad, but they won the ACC, I guess. But if you put Arkansas in the ACC, I think Arkansas had just as good of a shot to win the ACC last year as they did. I mean, you look at Arkansas's losses, dude. They were all by
Yeah,
like one
yeah,
score
no,
and against top teams. Like,
I don't laugh at you. I laugh at like that sounds absurd to say out loud, but if you break that down very quickly, it's like that's not that crazy.
yeah. So I mean, I think we'll see how good he really is, like in high leverage situations whenever they go and play some of their bigger games. But I mean,
plus you
I
still got Mark Fletcher coming back for another season, which is huge.
yeah, I agree.
No,
Do
I think they're
you
going to be.
do I think he to the next level he translates to a great NFL quarterback? I don't think so. But again, Diego Pavia also got an invite to New York and he got cut this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of Sam's Club, but no, yeah, I mean, I think I think what we've been saying, it's a one man race and
Yeah.
in the ACC, and it would be shocking if it ended otherwise.
Out of probably every conference we're going to preview, this is probably the most lockstep will be, but this would be the all right.
Big
Mm,
12, dude.
Yeah,
no
I was gonna say the
spoilers.
yeah.
Big 12 is exactly the same.
Yeah, we know exactly what's going to happen in the Big 12.
They're a one bid league and it's going to be the same team.
I agree. I still think this one would be more shocking.
Agreed. Agreed with that. But when Florida State came off of that crazy run where they went undefeated and then literally shat the bed next season, like I don't know. I don't
But
know.
dude, like, I mean, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Like, I have never been a fan of uh
Crystal
Norvell.
ball. Oh, Norville.
I just don't think he's that good of a coach. I mean, if you look at his tenure in Florida State, there his record is 38-34, and that's including a 12-0 season.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
mean, like you take that season out, he has a losing record at Florida State. Like, I mean,
But at the end of the day, like in this day and age, like you also have to have transfers hit, and there is some luck involved as well, like with injuries and because didn't Jordan Travis get hurt that year too? Like like there's some things that like are out of your control. Like I'm not a Brian Kelly apologist by any means, but if Nussmeier's healthy all season last year, LSU's probably a different football team. You know what I mean? Are they going to
yeah.
win the national championship? No, but they're also probably not going to lose to Ole Miss like they did, where it was a one score game. Like that kind of thing. They still probably would have got their ass whooped by A&M just because. Well, I don't know. It's a butterfly effect kind of thing when your offense can't stay on the field for longer than 30 seconds. But
Well, but then they still went what 7-5. I mean,
yeah,
like whereas Norvell they dropped to 4-8. I mean,
true.
in the ACC, that's not great.
After a dog walking of Alabama.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, just immediately just fell from the face of the earth.
yeah. That was wild.
Yeah,
I mean, made Alabama look like a bunch of weenies,
yeah.
beat them up and down the field, and then
Yeah,
just disappeared into oblivion.
that's true. Yeah, well, I mean,
Telling you, he's not making the season.
and I don't
He's not making the
disagree.
season.
Miami's probably the biggest favorite out of everybody to win the conference. Like out of all the other conferences, like they probably have the best odds based on conference winners across the country. But I would be surprised if they don't win it because I think they do. But the ACC's crazy, man. Like we saw it last year. Freaking Duke won that shit. Like it's weird, man. Like weird shit happens. I feel like in the ACC all the time.
Fair enough.
Because who did Miami lose to last year? Louisville
They
To
for
end
lost
the
sure.
to
season,
Louisville and who's the other one?
Did they end up losing to
they
Virginia?
SMU
It was
SMU.
SMU.
That's what it was. Yeah,
That's right.
because after they lost to SMU, Miami never again controlled their own destiny.
That's right.
So even though they won out, they won their last four games. It didn't matter because they were behind in the standings because of tiebreakers the whole way.
those Duke Blue Devils just came from the depths.
I mean, they only beat Florida State by 6. I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. Their defense got
Yep.
significantly better as the year went on, though.
Yes.
They got nasty. That's what they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did lose some key front pieces, but they've got
Edge
some guys coming
rushers.
too.
Edge rushers,
Yeah.
yeah. So you never know, dude.
Time will tell. You never know. Well,
It
that's all
could
I
be.
got. Y'all got anything else to touch on?
Nah, that's it.
All right. We appreciate everybody watching. Continue to like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, to your family. Next week is the Big 12. We talk about Texas Tech and the other teams.
Yeah.
But until next time, we'll see you next week.
See ya.